In Palani in Tamil Nadu, about 24 pilgrims were trapped in two cable cars which stopped working midway to a hilltop temple some 100 feet high from the ground. The cables were meant to transport pilgrims from the hill base to the Sri Dhanayuthapaniswamy temple. It developed a technical snag leading to the incident. All the pilgrims have been rescued. Some pretty dramatic footage over there. I'm going to go across now to Sam Daniel as we keep rolling these images. Sam, just tell us what happened as we keep playing this rather dramatic footage of the rescue operations which took place.
Well, Vishnu, what we hear from police and temple authorities is that the accident happened around 7:30 this morning. Because of some technical snag, the rope car connecting the foothills of the temple town of Palani with the temple got stuck. 24 pilgrims got stuck in 4 cabs of the rope car. And although the rescue operation began half an hour after this incident, it took almost 2 hours for the entire rescue to be over.
We've got that footage now.
It was a nightmare for these 24 pilgrims for over 2 hours. Police tell us that first temple authorities tried to rescue these pilgrims by using tall ladders, but that didn't work, and then they had to call the fire and rescue teams, who did a good job, they say, and it took almost 2 hours for them to rescue. At this point, there's no official confirmation on what exactly led to the snag of the rope on the rope car, but some local authorities tell us that because of heavy rush to the temple this summer season, the mandatory service work which is done once a month was not done during the month of May. And that's what they say, but this is not officially confirmed by authorities, but local authorities say they've asked for a probe. Right. So as of now, the 24 trapped passengers have been rescued.
Over here so that we can just try and take a look at some of those images again, because those images of this rescue which we can see really tell a story. Now, the last time something like this was reported was way back in the late 1980s in Parvanu in Himachal Pradesh, when a similar accident took place. On that occasion, the Indian Air Force had to be deployed in rescuing people who were stranded on a cable car going up to a particular location. But these are pretty dramatic images. On that occasion in the late 80s, the pilot who was flying the Indian Air Force helicopter ultimately became the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Fali Major, in a very daring rescue. This is at a lower height, about 30 meters, 100 feet, and as you can see, people are being manually lowered from those cable cars in Tamil Nadu. These people were going up to a temple a short distance away, a short climb away, not a very big climb. Very luckily, all of them are all right. They've now been lowered down. All right, Sam, thanks very much for joining us with this story, and indeed with these images of people actually safely being recovered safely from those cable cars in Tamil Nadu.